What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Poke Office. My name is Colin. In today's video, it is officially my 1-year anniversary on YouTube. So first of all, I appreciate you all so much. It's amazing. Feels like I've been doing it for a long time. I only missed 2 videos, like trying to do 3 a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I missed 2 while I was on vacation, but the rest I have been consistent. So thank you for everything. Let's talk about some giveaways going on. Last week, I was giving away 4 packs of 151 to one lucky subscriber. The winner is Spear Gaming. Congratulations, and thank you so much for always commenting on the videos. See down below in the description my email's down there for what you need to email me with your information. This week, giving away 4 packs of Fusion Strike. Because 2 reasons. Number 1, my very first video on YouTube was opening one of those like Costco things of 5 Pokeballs, which has each Pokeball has 1 pack of Chilling Reign, Fusion Strike, and Evolving Skies. So we're going to open one of those again today. I'm basically like trying to recreate my video. Anyways, giving away 4 packs of Fusion Strike. If you want to be entered to win that, make sure you're subscribed to the channel with bell notifications on. Hit the like button, leave a comment, and just one more thing, as I'm approaching 5,000 subscribers, which is mind-blowing to me. There's going to be a really big giveaway for 5,000. So start commenting, start sharing the channel. And if you are a member, you also get extra bonus entries into that. So if you want to join the YouTube membership as well, make sure you can see the link down below in the description. It also gives you access to live stream discounts. Coming up on Friday this week, we're ripping into Fusion Strike, looking into getting those Gengars and those Espeons. But before we get carried away, we got some data to look at. I'm looking at the top 5 cards of each of the 3 sets we're about to open, just to make my 1-year anniversary video better than the original first YouTube video. Let's go. All right, here it is. So we're looking at the top 5 cards of each of the 3 sets we're going to open. Chilling Reign, Fusion Strike, Evolving Skies. I said them in the wrong order because Evolving Skies is in between them. Starting off with Chilling Reign, each of the graphs is going to be 1 year in length because all of these sets are actually like getting old already, which is crazy. And we're starting off with the Galarian Zapdos V. Not a ton of movement on this card, actually. Started at 43.96, hit a high of 65.26, and now back down. And it's currently down 3.3% on the year. It's currently sitting at $42.52. I feel like you're going to see a lot of similar graphs to this, where it started off low a year ago in October 2022. Then we hit like, when I started the channel, we were right in the midst of like starting the big Pokemon boom where prices and scalping was going on like crazy. And now over the last, like, let's say 4 months, the prices have really been starting to come down. So next up, we got the Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX. This one, kind of same thing, started low at 46.62, spiked up to a high that was in January, so that's like right at the end of Sword and Shield when Crown Zenith was coming out, and then ever since then has been slowly trending down. So currently at $52.95, but that's actually up 13.6% over the year. Next, the very first card that I pulled ever on the channel that was worth like more than $40 was the Gold Snorlax. What a beauty. Similar graph, though, started off at $74.86, spiked to a high of $88.32. That was in January, and now trending down ever since, currently at its low of $68.68, down 8.3%. Also pulled this one, the Galarian Moltres V. Love this card, but it only got a PSA 9 in my recent return. If you haven't watched that video yet, you should go look it up, because my PSA return, first ever PSA return, was actually really, really awesome. This one started off 115.35, spiked to a high. This high was actually a little bit later than the other cards we've looked at so far, in like April area of $142.14, and now trending down, currently at $120.46, but it's actually up 4.4% over the year. Which leads us to the biggest card out of Chilling Reign, the Blaziken VMAX, the one that I don't have that I really, 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 really want. This one has just been doing really good. Started at $109.74, hit that peak that was in like June-ish of $227.70. Now it's down a little bit more, but still up 60% total on the year. It's currently sitting at $175.56. Side note, I think, as you're going to see in Evolving Skies here real quick, all of the alternate arts that have the VMAX attached to it. So you're talking about this Blaziken, you're talking about all the evolutions, you're talking about the Gengar, the Mew VMAX. I just feel like those are going to do so well in the future. There's not all that many because starting in Brilliant Stars, there was no more VMAX alternate arts. It was just like the V alternate arts. So the fact that these are full arts plus they're alternate, I just think is spectacular, and the artwork is so, so cool. Like I just said, next up is Evolving Skies, which is obviously we're talking about all the evolutions. First one being the Sylveon VMAX. I told a story not that long ago that this is actually one of the cards that got me back into Pokemon, because I was just like buying a couple packs at Costco when I wasn't even into Pokemon cards anymore, and managed to rip this card out of an Evolving Skies pack. And I had no idea it was worth $150 at the time. And my buddy was like, dude, you just pulled one of the best cards out of the set. And that like kind of got like the tingles coming out, ready for me to get back into Pokemon. And then, of course, celebrations happened, and I pulled the Charizard, and then everything happened. And then I started the YouTube channel. And here we are a year later. Absolutely crazy. Side rant complete. This Sylveon has been trending down over the last year. Started at $147.26. Now it's at $126.75. Next, the Glaceon. Actually, like, just judging artwork alone, might be my favorite one out of the VMAX cards that we're about to talk about. The Glaceon VMAX started off high, $172.83, went a little bit higher before dropping down, and then it's kind of been flatlined since April 2023. Currently sitting at $138.21, another card that just got a PSA 10 in my recent return. Absolute beauty. Next up, we got the Leafeon VMAX, an interesting graph because we haven't seen one like this yet. Started at $163.64, dropped down to like just below $150 in April, spiked back up to a high of $173.09, and now dropped right back down, currently in the basement at $146.49. Then, of course, we got the Rayquaza VMAX. This card, I talked about it so many times, has been fighting for that number 2 spot in the most valuable cards out of Sword and Shield with the Giratina V from Lost Origin. This one started at $290, went down to like in that $260 mark. Then it spiked back up above $300 one more time, and then it's dropped back down to a low of $253 before coming back up a little bit. It's currently sitting at $260.50. Of course, that leaves us to the most expensive card out of Sword and Shield, which everyone knows if you've been following Pokemon at all over the last 3 years, the Umbreon VMAX, the Moon Kitty from Evolving Skies. And this card has actually done really well over the year, even though the last like 4 or 5 months here has actually been dropping a lot. So it started at $448.76, almost reached $600 before dropping back down below $500. Then it went all the way up to a high of $652.25, and now it's currently dropping pretty drastically. Actually, it's currently sitting at $516.24. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if this one goes below that $500 mark for the first time in a long time. But moving forward, I still think that this card is the be-all, end-all of the Sword and Shield era. I think people love it, and it's going to do really well in the future, is my opinion. Which leads us to the last set we're talking about, Fusion Strike. Kind of like not my favorite set, but the top 2 cards are absolutely spectacular. So first off, we have this Mew VMAX, the rainbow version, just been trending down ever since the start of this graph in October 2022. Started at $39.14, and now it's at $27.29, which is down 30.3%. Then we have the alternate art Mew V card, which also similar graph, trending down basically the whole year. Started at $46.67. Now it's at $30.60, down 34.4%. Then we have the Mew VMAX card, which is a little bit of a different graph, more like the Chilling Rain graphs that we've looked at. Started off at $73.39, spiked to its high of $90.26. That was in like February, March maybe. And then in April started diving down, and now it's at $64.14, down over the year 12.6% total. But these 2 cards are the ones that I've been talking about. Espeon VMAX, I've pulled this card twice, which is absolutely spectacular. Started at $141.07, peaked to a high of $168.98. That was in like January-ish, and then it's back down to $130.42. All through this, right in that like April time period, if I remember correctly, was that scandal of Fusion Strike where tons of the alternate arts were just like in big stacks on the table. Pokemon said it didn't affect the pull rates. I don't know if I believe that, but interesting enough, and I've talked about it a few times, the Espeon VMAX kind of and the Gengar VMAX, which is the next and the last card that we're talking about, they were kind of level at that $140 mark ish. And then I thought with the scandal that both cards were going to start going up, but Espeon VMAX just kind of stayed static and actually went down a little bit. Whereas now we're going to see the Gengar VMAX just spiked, which is crazy. So it's $165.39 to start, hit a low of $157.73. That was like March, I guess. So maybe I can't remember exactly when the scandal took place, but this card was always a little higher than the Espeon. But then when this one spiked in March and April, it just like completely took off, hit a high of $210.97. Now it's at $198.76. So it's up 20.2% over the year. I think this card is one of the ones that people are going to love. Gengar is always such a popular Pokemon, and it's hard to pull. Like Fusion Strike, all three sets we talked about actually have crazy hard pull rates, especially in comparison to what we've been experiencing with the Scarlet and Violet era recently. So let's flip the screen around and we're going to recreate this thing, my first ever YouTube video. Let's go. All right, here we are back to the start of my YouTube channel. If you want to go check that out, man, have I improved a lot on camera. It's kind of crazy actually. And I was just some random schmuck who was wanting to open Pokemon cards because it was turning into a serious hobby for me. And it's just continued to evolve. So again, thank you so much. Here is, I've saved actually two of these, but check this out. This is the one. I bought a bunch of these at Costco back in the day, and I was like, I have this idea. I'm gonna just open Pokemon cards. Had no idea that tons of people do it already. I was just like some random guy. And you guys started following along, started liking the data that I provide, and I appreciate it. So let's rip into it. Each Pokeball has 3 packs. 1 pack of Fusion Strike, 1 pack of Evolving Skies, 1 pack of Chilling Reign. I'm not going to rip them in front of you. I'm just going to get all the packs out and come right back. So see you on the flip side. All right, here we go. So I'm going to start with Chilling Reign, then go into Fusion Strike, and finish off with Evolving Skies, just because, I mean, how do you not finish off with Evolving Skies? And look at how mangled these packs are. It's actually kind of crazy that usually when you get the Pokeballs, the packs are just like not in great shape. But what can you do? Out of Chilling Reign, still quite a few of the alternate arts that I've never pulled. I've actually only ever pulled we got a hit. Calyrex. I've pulled that Galarian Moltres and the Gold Snorlax, and that's really about it. So there's like the Zeraora, both the Ice Rider and the Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX, and the V cards that are alternate art. And of course, the one I want the most is that Blaziken VMAX, which is absolutely spectacular. Fusion Strike. What is there? There's I haven't pulled either of the Mews. But I'd be down for pulling another Gengar. I don't know if for the new watchers, I was actually just like kind of ripping a few packs by myself, not on camera. And it was another Costco product actually, where I pulled the Espeon VMAX, followed by the Gengar VMAX, back to back. It was absolutely ridiculous. Probably my biggest regret of the year of YouTubing is that I didn't capture that on camera. That would have been totally epic. But out of these Pokeballs, like that's how I got started on the channel. I just bought a bunch of them. So I had lots of packs to rip for not too expensive. Otherwise, I probably would have gone broke. And I pulled lots, like pulled back-to-back alt arts a few times, which is kind of crazy. Costco is the jam, let's be honest. So here's my recommendation for any of you starting, or if you have a YouTube channel, find your niche. Because like my channel started taking off when I actually started talking about the data, not just ripping packs. Because at the end of the day, here's my opinion. I'm not going to be as good as PokeRev. I don't have like the craziness like Cool Trainer Ryan. I don't have the charisma like Pokevault. But I'm more like chill, and I like talking about data. So I found what I like to do, and it started working for me. And then I just started like doing what's working. So if you find what's working on YouTube, then do it. The other thing is, if you want to rip packs, well, Chilling Rain was no good to us. If you want to rip packs, like find the stuff at Costco or Sam's Club if you're in the States. Like, I don't have one close to me. Target has some deals sometimes, but like there's these deals sometimes where you can really get a lot of packs for pretty cheap, and like that's how I got started, because I didn't have the money to like just go buy cases and cases of booster boxes and like rip open different packs all the time. So I just started with what I had and started with what I could, because I mean, I'm going to talk in Canadian dollars for a second, but at Walmart, if I just buy a random pack of cards, it's costing me $7 or $8 Canadian. Whereas when I go to Costco and get the packs on sale that are left over, they're costing me like $2.50 or $3 per pack. So that's like I'm opening up double the amount of packs for the same amount of money, which is pretty amazing. So even for you who don't want a YouTube, I mean, there's some gold to be had at Costco and like the bulk stores like that. Especially, I mean, I live in a great place where there's not a ton of competition. So, like, I mean, there's still tons of stuff at Costco that I'm kind of just waiting for them to put on fire sale before Christmas. And then I'm probably going to buy a bunch of it. And I don't feel scammy about it, because it's like there's been lots of opportunity for you to buy that. It's not like I'm just like going there on opening day and picking it all out. I am like, it's there. So that's one of the ways I've had lots of packs, which is good. And it, like, I've pulled a lot of good stuff out of Costco. So I'm on a bit of a rant here, but that's kind of what I'm up to. Man, this has been bad though. One hit. This is pack number 10. Good thing I was ranting, because it's keeping me not focused. That being said, if there's ever a time to get a hit, it's out of Evolving Skies, because I do not have much Evolving Skies left in the arsenal, and it is getting expensive to open. So the fact that I get to open 5 packs of Evolving Skies today is pretty darn exciting. Can we get a hit? Can we get a hit? Only one out of Chilling Rain. Over on the Fusion Strike. I mean, that's what it is. These pull rates are not easy. Pull rates not easy out of these 3 sets. Even like Battle Styles, the pull rates were hard. And then it started getting a little better once Brilliant Stars came around. It seems like, just I don't actually know if the pull rates are better, but you got that trainer gallery slot where you're getting more pulls at least. So okay, 4 packs left. 1 year anniversary. Seriously, I'm about to, like, I'm getting awfully close to 5,000 subscribers. It's absolutely crazy. So much has happened in the year. Started live streaming, and that's actually like a recent development, which is super fun. I don't know. It's crazy. Crazy. Sent my first PSA submission in, got that back. I don't even know. I'm just kind of blown away by it all. So, appreciate you all for watching. I'm having so much fun with it, literally. And like, it's one of those things where I have actually been quite consistent. Got a rainbow or a trainer card here. 3, 2, 1. Rayhan, rainbow. All right, it's a nice hit. Not the one I was hoping for. I mean, like, I all cards, but we've still got 2 packs left, so you never know. You never know. I have no idea what I was just talking about either. I think I was just reminiscing again. Oh, these packs are not opening easy for me. Yeah. I'm loving it. Like, I'm seriously having such a good time with it. I think that's what I was saying. And seriously into the Pokemon. I love everything about it. We got something in the back here again. Oh man. I think it's a rainbow? That's what it looks like to me. 3, 2, 1. Oh. one of 2 rainbows that I'm not very excited about. 2 rainbows in a row, though. That's pretty cool. Garbodor VMAX. Man, the garbage Pokemon is kind of garbage. So my phone alarm just went off, so that's where the stoppage in the video happened. But I was saying, for all of the Pokemon in Evolving Skies and how awesome Evolving Skies is, and there's a few that are total stinkers in my opinion, like the Garbodor, like the Trevenant, like just cards that I don't love. This is it in 3, 2, 1. And Tropius, that's what I'm talking about. Don't like that card at all. Well, it was rough. It didn't do anything too huge, but here's what we got. 2 rainbows out of Evolving Skies, which could have been juicy, but we got the Garbodor VMAX, the Rayhan, and then out of Chilling Rain, we got Ice Rider, Calyrex VMAX. Seriously, everyone, thank you so much. It's been an amazing year. It's what I look forward to basically every day, of looking more into Pokemon cards with you. So appreciate it. Join me in for the ride. Again, I'm giving away 4 packs of Fusion Strike this week, so make sure you subscribe, leave a comment, hit the like button, share it out. Appreciate you all so much, and until my next video, peace!